All right. Welcome to this demo backlog stream or whatever. So, based on the thumbnail, I've got three lined up. I'm not sure if they're long. If they're long, I'm probably just going to go for one or two, but I don't think they're quite long. So yeah. Um, these are just games that I have. I just got my eye when I was making the Ruina-alternatives video, but they were too late. They came out too late for them to be for me to look at them and possibly add them to the list. So these are weird looking games, probably just proof of concepts. So again, I'm not sure if they will take long or if they will be very short, but I've got three games lined up. So Uh, first would be Day of Astrology. Not sure if this is a Japanese or a Chinese game. Forgot to double check, but as you can see, it's kind of jank. So we'll just see how jank this one is. All right, I'm just checking whether my the stream isn't updating. What? All right. So Day of Astrology. Let's see what this is all about. Recall that scene. Stars fall, destruction descends, and now you awaken immense ruins. Time is running short. Advance. All right. This must be not logical science, but astrological science. From the start, we can see that the whole thing has some localization issues, and I can hear my I can hear my all right. Left clicking most areas. Right, I can hear my graphics card whining. So this is the same problem as I mentioned with Time Lake. So if you're making a demo, yeah, this is Unreal. As far as I know, this is Unreal. So yeah, not not even that optimized. At least it's not that. All right, let's just see what we can see. So we have a board. Seems like there's some steps. Backpack. We have a gun. No, that's not a gun. That's a wood. All right. All right. Game instruction. Okay, it's not translated. Let's see. Maybe if okay, that's Japanese. That's English. All right. Alter Elite Monster Rest Area event. So essentially a board game. So double click tile is to move. So these are the costs. If you move to the side, it's going to cost the attribute. If you advance, you will restore some of those attributes. Drag arrow to change tile color. Tides are the moon's endowment. Security is beauty. Beauty is prerequisite. So we got the moon tarot. So enemy HP, tag like dodge, start battle, spend knowledge to alter any tile, weakness analysis. So if you're going to drag, fight, left click, or right drag cards, reroll items. So that was our deck. What we saw earlier was our deck. All right, let's just do it trial and error. Hmm, you found a relatively intact house. The broken door. Easily kick open. So I'm not clicking this because it might skip stuff. Search yielded some useful items. And whispers came through the roof gaps. Time to leave. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. If you click too fast, it might sound. So let's see what the battle looks like. Okay. It's a Ruina like. Interesting. So where do you drag it? See. Um how do you drag it? Yeah, drag here. Just here? No, not that. Uh spend 3 spirit. Yeah, it's Ruina like, but how do you do it? Oh, you can't use the others? Oh, I don't have? I don't have enough stamina strength. So it is a stamina. So I don't have the stamina to do that. Maybe? Okay, I don't have the stamina. I only have stuff for that. I got spirit. 27. I'm probably gonna die here. Yeah, I don't have the stamina. 19. Could probably heal. I've got lots of spirit. I don't have stamina. So I think the problem is you don't have stamina. But we got spirit. Probably gonna die. Just weird that we don't have. Okay, spirit is the mulligan. We just don't have any stamina to do stuff. So yeah, we are probably gonna die. Got stamina 1, stamina 1. Might as well. Um, how? We lost almost all our life. What did we acquire? We acquired weapons. Um, I don't have any stamina. That's a problem. How do we get stamina? All right. Let's see the instructions. Drag a ball. Consume contact immediately. What? All right. Right. We only gained 2. So again, if you're gonna do the whole action queue thing, we've seen this with Rune Coliseum. Um, Advantage of this compared to Rune Coliseum is that you can place it anywhere you want. Oh, durability 0. Okay, so it's a consumable item. Weapons have durability, so it's I think we can kill it, but we don't have. We have strength, we have stamina, we have spirit. Let's see. All right, that kills it. What did we acquire? Um, Wait. So we advanced. Not sure if we're already at the third grid. So right. Again, problem is you don't know what these mean. How much damage do they deal? Unless you observe it. But same thing, you don't really know how much these deal. So there's no tooltip. We're down to 3 HP. See if you survive. Nope. What? I defeated the devotee. Okay, we are kind of surviving. Again, the problem is we don't have the stamina. If we want to go here to check this question mark out, can't really do it. All attributes again, Scout Vismo, Divination card, change card. Alright, so got our demon. He will await the next arrival in the long what? Alright, let's just see how far we can go here. Stars fall, destruction descends. And now you awaken amidst ruins. Time is running short. Advance. Yeah, the stamina is pretty low. So we're really forced to go forward. Well, we got empty. So we got nothing there. Okay. I don't know what's the stone for though. $35. We're on 42. Face the sun. Okay. They gotta need tooltips. At least. Alright, let's see what this does. Attack -2, -2, -2. So we need to block the. Need to block that. That's -5. Okay. Hey, cut. It's also weird that they have durability. Can go here. Heal up. -2, -2. There should be an option to pause that, or again, my requested my requested feature need to have a battle log to show at least what you want. I know you want to do something interesting with the combat, but without something to pause or a battle log to review how things are working, you just can't see y- what you're meant to do. I'm still not sure what this running guy is supposed to do. Is that a flee option? Or is it a dodge option? Oh, it's not changing. Again, the question is there a clash or is it only a clash when it's blocking? Nope. So there's no clash. There's an attack you, but there's no clash. Okay. See what the continue does. Nope. There's no sound. I don't think there's sound. Alright, let's do a couple more. Give this a fair chance. Strange amputee creatures, amputated creatures on a Maximus. Occasional tail flames deterred as you prepare to leave. A strange scene unfolded. Apparently, apparently satiated, the insects began rhythmic tremors, producing rattlesnake-like sounds. Then there is simultaneously round objects drop from the insect's back sacks. Appeared to be seeds grew rapidly upon contacting wax. Flower, hunter concealed in shadows. Being attacked by double monsters, you quickly left the dangerous area. Okay. Let's see the divination card. Yeah, I seen this. We got axe. So this is a boss. It's got some horns. And we're dead. Okay. I think we'll just play one more so we can give this game 30 minutes. Uh, you start out at 6. It's interesting that you start out at 6 stamina. Why do you take damage from losing that? Technique burst weakness analysis. So, yellow is the one who will take damage, right? So, I'm just going to hit him direct, right? That should be enough. And you hear a squeaking, you hear wooden like sounds. Excessively large. Attribute cap increase? Alright, it should just be the same. Oh, we don't have. Oh, oh yeah, we have spirit. Effect half. The effect half is weird. We took a lot of damage with the yellow. So 6. Right, let's see what this guy is. This seems this seems like a mystical place. You sense constant rhythms. Quickly finding the pivotal point, intuition guided you to touch it. Feel less prone to fatigue. The rhythm here dissipated. Stamina. It's not like we're gonna get that much stamina anyway. So let's just avoid battle. Oh, that was wrong. Oh, and in the game's defense, the designs are decent. Even without icons, it will attack. So essentially, it's hiding its attack formation. Yeah, essentially, it's attack formation. Let's see if we're surviving. No, we survived. Child of Stars. Heal weakened. I no way we're gonna survive this. 3 damage. So this one is the one that will deal a lot of damage. And we're still kind of screwed. It's gonna deal 5 damage there, regardless. So luck is evade. Okay, I think that's enough for Day of Astrology. So apart from my GPU screaming out because this game shouldn't have been done in Unreal and should have been done in something like Godot or something less demanding. Yeah, the the art is okay. There's some ideas here, but they've already been well explored by Ruina and Rune Coliseum. Yeah, the whole action queue thing. But there's an action queue, but the only clashing that happens is if you pair a block or an evade with an attack. If there's an attack versus an attack, both will deal damage. So yeah, it the whole eldritch horror, cosmic horror theme is interesting, but gameplay wise, it needs a lot of work. Anyway, let's move on to our other game. Hmm. Right, so this is Soul Card Duel. English. uh, what? You wake up after a long journey in Luna Valley. You are a magic enthusiast looking for challenges and collecting pieces and cards. Let's go for the tutorial. I'm Necotorial and I live in this lighthouse. Don't worry, this is what you need to know. Pay attention, stranger. Have a watch? Compass to guide you on your missions? A suitcase that's a backpack. That shows your resources. It's important to get consumables as they are spent when you travel, sleep, or camp. Alright, so we got materials, gold, fragments. Let's get some money. Follow the path until you find an abbey. We will meet there. You're in the lighthouse. Why can't I go to the lighthouse? Right, so what is consumed? Resources? Oh, this is a small town constantly attacked by astral beings. Go check out the tavern. Maybe you can earn some gold. Yes, in the tavern, if anyone needs services of a warrior and a man named Sergek, responds to your question. Don't look like a rookie from distant lands, but you could help me with this. I have a contract that I can't complete, but I'll lend you my deck to make it even easier for you. Okay. Well, now is when your life is at risk. Okay, mobility score based on your armor. Kinda cumbrant. Mobility mode to attack. Can view your cards by switching the view or looking at the entire field. Hmm. So weird. Racing. Are shown with a white flame. Cards you see in the blue are hidden cards. They activate during the opponent's turn. Okay. End turn using the middle click. When you are in negative square and open, let's make a defensive rotation. When the opponent is in a negative square, increase your mobility. Increase your defense by 1. So they are in a positive square. Light square. Light square is the positive square. So 1 is the cost. Let's see 2. Huh. They said it was. So what is the 1, 2, and 3 though? Make two attacks with damage and battle. Draw two cards. All right. Is that a defensive rotation or defense? That's a lot of movement points, though. That's not constant knockback. Oh, they're in a positive square. Let's just wait. Opponent is in a positive. So you don't have the... Hmm. Don't have the backpack here. Okay, we got materials here. And where is the boss? Got 29 gold. Let's see what we can find. Anti-creature amulet. I mean, they're blocking the path, so it's probably in the path. Right? Okay, we got 82 material. Bastion? Oh, that's weird. Why is this blocked? So we're gonna block with... I'm gonna go into negative. Yeah, that's the annoying part is the positioning is is still it's weird as hell. Right, do we have anything? So we can attack twice. Alright, they're gonna attack our weak spot. They can attack twice? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we need to rotate the opponent? I don't think so. What is this? Another attack? Yeah. We get hit. Rotate the opponent. Yep, we're dead. Alright, let's just see what we can do. Okay, so pink is the direction to the enemy. Well, that's nice that they attack that way. They rotate? Okay. Can activate the scarf or no. Will not cause knockback. Alright, that's gonna increase it. Need resources. Alright, the save file is kind of bugged, so we are doing the same thing as before. Yeah, this whole formation is giving us a game of chicken vibe. Are they gonna be in the negative? Yeah. Activate our trap card. They you get a bonus attack. If you cancel, it's just gonna. Nope. And deal damage. Yeah, if you cancel the attack, it's not going to. You can't do a follow-up attack. Yep, we're dead. Increase your moves by 2. What? You can't rotate. Yeah, I'm dead. Right, let's just start from the beginning. Well, we somehow won that. Right. Another problem. I know it's a demo, they want to show off some stuff, but having uh so much conditions. So on attack level 2 or lower and a negative square and your positive square, you can defensive for the attack. I mean, it's simple when you think about it. Alright, let's just start from the beginning. I think we kind of screwed up our save file. No. Defeat Castlevania's creature. Oh, let's just go to the Abbey first. Creature. Right, are they going to attack? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just go for defense. Right. Let them come. Do we have a prevent? It's so powerful that it destroyed the UI. Okay. Okay, I'm getting an idea how to play the game. Eh. Why wasn't I able to rotate though? Alright, that means we're dead. Somehow we're surviving. Apparently, that's not the one we're looking for. So energy's 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got gold, but got 2 enemies. One, two, three, four. Well, let's just let them come. No, let them come. There's no incentive for you to just come around. The counter is 5 on turn, some discard possibly. That's interesting, but they're very. Collect the reward for 10. Alright, you got 41 fragments. The cards are kinda eh. Aura of Stun. What does it do? Got 34. Let's just finish the quest. Okay, the flat terrain means it's flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Turn negative square. The attacking is weird. I wanna attack again. You can't attack again. Or can you? So you can only attack one of the 8 directions on a turn. But if you can attack multiple times a turn. And just get this one. Five. Huh? It cancels the attack, and you have no indicator whether the attack is ready or not. I'm dead. No, I didn't. Yeah, there's really no indicator if you've used a side or not. Now let's see if the tutorial gives us something. You can turn as long as you have mobility points. Let's just wait for them to come. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Yeah, you can attack multiple times, but you can't attack with one of the directions. You can sleep to save your progress. This is a demo, so I don't think you can sleep. Right, this one's a mitigated. None of these are actually good. Right, let's just for energy. Alright. Let's just wait for them to come closer. Yeah, it's fine. A reward. Alright. That's gonna Phoenix feathers again. Do we have anything? Nope. The rain is pretty strong. Let's just run away. Alright, kill that guy. Receive attack does not cause knockback. That is not good. Fragment. I don't need to. Is it this guy? Where's the miasma? I don't see the miasma. There's no knockback. Does not retreat after the first attack. It's not doesn't retreat. It does not knock back at the first attack. They take a long time to decide what they're gonna do. Yeah, the miasma is kind of cheating. Alright, let's just do one more. It's still very much so when that's defending when it's defending. The transitions between the turns are weirdly slow. Yeah, the transition between the movement is pretty slow. And there's no reason why it should be here. It could be here. We're just doing one-on-ones. And doing hit and run is just kind of annoying, especially considering that they have much more movement than us. The cards are useless. Or it's just for defense. think this is the boss, the Casabeñas. Yeah, the shield just doesn't do it for me. Increase your attack, increase your moves by 1. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, that's the Stromelia. So one of the directions will get the mitigation aura. What's the fog? Sure, why not? Yeah, activated my trap card. When you attack in a negative square, it's not cause defensive rotation. Alright. Come on. I don't care. You run towards me. Yeah, the transition between follow-up attacks and oh, negative square on the edge of the field. That's nice. It automatically adds it to your current deck. It's just the same. Same beast. Alright, let's just farm, see if we can forge multiple times. First turn attack? Right. Are you gonna mitigate it? They're just gonna roll. Alright. Block our path, but sure. We're playing multiple cards. Yeah, you activated my trap card. So you have to right click. Or you can move. Doesn't matter if you got shield. Yeah. There's no enemy turn. It just stops and does nothing. Ah, that was wrong. So yeah, it's just unlimited. You're just gonna grab a lot of fragment and hopefully you beat the boss. I think I can go to the bastion. Let's just see where the bastion is. I don't think I can beat the boss, but let's just see what this guy can do. Phoenix feathers again. Phoenix feathers. All right, I'm dead. So there's no leveling up mechanic apart from the mitigation. All right, I think that's enough. All right, do I do Elf Clash? Hmm. I think I'll just stop for now. This one is, yeah. There's no clashing, and that's something. Um. Other than that, there is something here: the positioning, the movement, but the whole I go you go thing is rearing its ugly head here. So while you can do hit and runs, the enemy can much more take advantage of hit and runs than you, at least in the demo. So, and the cards are pretty complicated. There's there there's some simple stuff, like if you're standing on a light square, you are stronger. You're standing on a dark square, you're you're stronger, something like that. But the amount of text is just there's no simple. There should be some simpler cards. Even the simple cards are pretty large because of the negative. They use negative instead of dark, or just negative square and positive square. Maybe it's a translation error. I don't know. But overall, it's not that bad. There's something here, but I don't know. Again, the I go you go part is rearing its ugly head. So yeah, I think I'll just stop there. So just 2 demos, 2 hours. I am. I don't know. I still have to do some mirror dungeons too for the day ends. So I think that's that for this stream. So I'll just make a new thumbnail and add some chapters. So at least there's 2 games in the backlog done. I still have around 5 more in the backlog, not counting the big guns like Menace. I still haven't played Menace. I'm gonna play that on stream. Then Frontline Logistics, I'm also going to play that. But the games on the level of this and the Day of Astronomy, it's in the pipeline. So around 5 more. I have a couple more weeks of this backlog. Anyway, I think that's that. I'll just make a new. I'll just do the whole cut, the whole Ruin-Alternatives cut thing with the thumbnail, and yeah. See you in the next video.